Now, what is having a good personality? Let's talk about that, alright? Having a good personality is being undefensive. Being the undefensive partner. Being undefensive enables you to accept new concepts and embrace the unknown. Very childlike. Alright? So if you're talking to someone who has a good personality, they're open to your ideas. They're always constantly asking themselves, maybe I'm wrong. Not in doubt, but for the simple act of being open to the fact that our belief system should change after a while because it has to match the times. Alright? It also lowers your inhibition in others. When you're not defensive, people also lower their defensiveness. People only react defensive to defensive people. So if you're a defensive partner, if you're undefensive, a defensive partner cannot really withstand you. They're either going to become undefensive or they're going to leave. But the thing is that you're only going to attract good relationships because your undefensiveness cannot keep the bad ones. And you're also open to influence. You're also open to influence to others, and it makes you more seductive. When you're open to other people's perspectives, other people's views, and you allow yourself to be influenced by them, not because you're trying to please them, but because of your undefensiveness, it helps you notice that maybe their perception and belief can benefit you. So you allow yourself to be influenced. And people love seeing their influence on others because it satisfies a natural narcissism inside of us. We love seeing our ideals being done by others because we get to see ourselves through them. And it's extremely charming, I'm telling you. When a guy feels like he's helping you change in a positive way, when a guy notices that you're embracing part of his belief system, not because you want to, but because it's actually helping you, and he's seeing that it's actually helping you, that's attractive. And people love that, alright? And it also means that, by good personality, it also means that you're not afraid to feel pain. Most of the action that we do that are negative is because we're not trying to feel pain. When you're present, you use more of your senses, and you experience the world more. Think about it, what it is to live. What's living? Living is experiencing. And the more you experience your senses, the more you live. And so people are going to feel that vibrancy, that positiveness emanating from you. That's because of presence, right? Now another thing is, as childlike, is being attuned to the pleasures of life. Alright? Children love pleasure. Children love pleasure. They love to play. They love to have a good time. That means that you just attuned, rather than trying to not feel pain, you're always going for the pleasure. Most people are living not trying to feel a certain way. What children do is that they live to feel a certain way. Feel those positive things. They're always looking for new experiences. In addition to that, they are also able to show weakness and vulnerability. The ignorance, the weakness, the naiveness is adorable. When you're able to mix in sympathy, the sympathy you feel for a child because they express themselves, but they also have an air of innocence and weakness. People love that. Because that also means that you're not defensive. And another thing is that they have a curiosity of life. Okay? They love to know people. They're curious. Why? People love that. But when you don't have that, they sense that you think you know everything. You think you have it right. You're always right. Rather, children are always curious. Not just curious about the world, but curious about what is true. So what are the steps that you can take to having a great personality? Because this is what's going to keep a guy. First of all, you got to remove the inner blocks, which are the inhibition that you have. What do you mean by that? The inner block is the hesitation. Somebody offends you, you feel that block, like that energy. You want to say something, but you feel that block inside. You don't want to offend the person. So all you really have to do, because most of the time, we just suppress those inner blocks. We suppress it by not even thinking about it or even hoping to take action by suppressing it. So what do? The first step is just to notice it. Just notice it. Just notice it. Simply notice it. I call those moments of needs. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just intentionally get rejected. Intentionally go into an argument and be wrong. And notice how it is to feel like you're wrong. You ever been in an argument and you feel like you're wrong? You see that knot in your feeling, like the knot that says, I'm fucking right, I'm fucking right, I'm holding on to that shit. I don't give a fuck if I sound like a hypocrite. Just notice that feeling. Notice it. Notice the feeling of wanting to impress people before you speak. And when you notice that feeling of wanting to impress, now when you notice it, now you have the ability to either act on it or not act on it. Notice anytime you hesitate to take action. Notice moments of pain. And notice the time that you're trying to not feel the pain. Notice what motivates you to put up certain statuses on Facebook, on Instagram, on Snapchat. Notice what motivates you. Notice the desire to get the likes on Facebook, the likes on Instagram. Notice the desire to get validation. Just simply notice how needy you are. And notice the defensiveness. Just notice. By simply noticing, it's going to dissolve it, because those are unconscious things that are controlling your behavior. But most of the time they're unconscious, not because it's a hidden part of your personality, but because you're not present enough to see it. But when you're present, you become so present that anything that arises, you notice it. So this is how you can improve your personality so it can become more attractive. All right?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women of power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you can read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so most likely I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you can pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. Oh, I'm closing the channel.